can't even say anything. What do you say to all that, Britt? I know she gave you a lot, and I'm sure she probably has more to give you later on. But what do you say to that?
Okay, so first of all, obligation is different. If you look at what he said, I don't charge anything. He's not saying I'm forcing you when you go to my table, you have to buy something. That's not what he was saying. When you charge something, you have a price that you at your table, and clearly based on the pictures, the video, he was charging. Now, obviously, if you go by his table, you don't want to buy anything. That's obvious. You don't have to buy anything, but he did charge.
Okay,
All those people
yes.
in that line,
it's still your interpretation of what he said. And I interpret it one way, you interpret it another way. I interpret it because I know as his employee, as the person who handled the purchases and the thing, that's when I see that, I hear what he did not force to charge. Yes, if you want an autograph, of course. If you have 25,000 toys and you want to get 25,000 toys and you're willing to pay for it, yes, he's gonna take it. At the end of the day, it was also a job, just like it's everyone else's job. Just that he had the leeway to be like, you could come and not purchase. You know how many people came? There was a man once that had 28 toys or 25 or something like that, and only had enough for 15. Guess how many he signed? All of them. He didn't have to. What he meant is he didn't have the obligation to have to charge, because a lot of these people, and I'm talking about all actors, not only Power Ranger actors, go on guarantees and they have to meet that guarantee. So then they're pressured by the con to make that guarantee. If you go to a show and you don't make that guarantee, you're not going to be asked again. Then that promoter is going to go and tell another promoter, well, this guy, I got him, yeah, but he didn't make his guarantee.
Oh, so that's why she's dropping business facts.
Jason pushed away from guarantees because he didn't want that. He didn't want that pressure. He wanted to do what he wanted to do. There was a show that I remember that he got so upset at the con people, because the con people were yelling prices and telling prices, and they were like, no, do not say prices. Wait, they have to wait for her to get to me. He didn't want, because the minute you hear, oh, it's 40 for an autograph and you don't have 40, guess what's going to happen? You're going to leave that line. So he really didn't.
Damn, breaking down the business, y'all.
He didn't get guarantees. He didn't like it. Like I said it before, the only way he would get a guarantee is if it's like a foreign country that he didn't want to go, and like, you know what I mean? These people had to make money. The con had to make money. So he would take a guarantee because that's the only way the con would let him come. Okay. But there are shows like in Guatemala that he didn't charge anything, and he made the promoter give everybody back their money, and he did the show for free because the promoter was charging $5, and he was like, I already told my fans it's free. It's going to be free. That's it. So like, yes, you have your interpretation, but I know him and I know the business aspect of him. So when he says, I still don't charge anything, I know what he meant. And that's that there was no pressure, no force. You could meet him for free, just like if you could meet him if you paid. And not a lot of these actors can say that.
Ooh, mic drop.
But I do see what you mean, and that's your feeling on the situation. But don't say that they're facts. They're your feelings and the way that you're interpreting the interviews. Yes, maybe he should have been more open, but he's not there to talk business. He wants to tell the fans what they want to hear. They want to hear the stories and the drama. That's what people want to hear. But I assure you, no other agent will go and tell you any of these things like that, because they don't want you guys to know the business aspect of it all.
Ooh. All right, Francis, I think you're giving up too much. Give your microphone a break before it catch on fire over there.